This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Here are 11 of the stories that we're following this morning, and thank you for listening. First, the markets now point up this afternoon after being down this morning. The markets are really waiting on the Fed to speak about what they expect to do on interest rate policy. Originally, people had expected, or more recently, Chairman Powell and the Fed to reduce rates 3 times this year. More recently, those odds of reducing rates that much have gone down some, but there seems to be some optimism today. So you're seeing a little bit of that today with the markets popping up. Second, Unilever announces that it's going to cut 7,500 jobs as it starts to reduce its involvement in the ice cream business. It's the owner of Ben & Jerry's and several other ice cream brands. It's looking to spin those out. Third, Tesla rose 6.3% yesterday. It's announced plans to raise prices on its Model Y. Fourth, Hippocratic AI, AI healthcare company, raised $53 million yesterday at a valuation of $500 million. Congratulations to Hippocratic AI and to Munjal Shah, the founder. They also announced some work with NVIDIA. Fifth, AstraZeneca announced that it's spending about $2 billion to buy Fusion Pharmaceuticals in cash. That's a company that's way out in front in certain cancer treatments and FDA trials. I think this movement towards vaccines, immunotherapies, is the next AI use, the next great frontier in cancer treatment, and looks promising. Not necessarily Fusion Pharmaceuticals, I can't judge that, but generally there seems to be more movement on the cancer front the last year or two than we've seen in a long time. Sixth, on the oil front, Morgan Stanley raised its price target on Brent oil to about $90 a barrel. It's already at $84 a barrel now, a little frightening for prices at the pump. Seventh, nearly 10% of Americans have $1 million saved for retirement. That's a very small amount and just points to sort of the challenges of retiring healthily in our country financially. That was reported in Smart Asset. 8, Bitcoin dropped about 7%. Now it's down about 6% at 63,000. The only thing that's positive about this is it's welcome news for those of us with FOMO that missed the great run-up in Bitcoin. 9th, President Trump will have a separate podcast on this. We did have a podcast yesterday on President Biden's proposed $7.3 trillion budget, which we think is insane. We'll have a separate podcast on President Trump's perspective on his net worth and so forth here, both this case and where he can't postpone the case. So many different pieces to this story. 10th, Wall Street Journal it reports that America's office tower fire sale is just getting started and lots of problems coming there. Finally, 11th, Nordstrom's rose almost 8-9% today on rumors of it possibly going private. Absolutely fascinating. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast, and thank you to our remarkable producer, Chanel Bunger. Thank you very, very much.